Hey guys, welcome back to the Passive Money Plan. Today we're going to be reacting to this video titled "There's Nothing Wrong with the 9 to 5 if your goals and dreams can be met with just a job." So check out this video.
Man, listen, I know people that I used to work with. When I fell on hard times, I worked in a warehouse. It was people that worked at the warehouse who literally was okay with saying, man, I get this job gonna give us a pension. It's gonna cap me out at about $30 an hour. Man, I can buy me a house and start a family here. And then there was people that was working that was like, man, I gotta work a couple extra hours because I'm trying to get to paycheck to paycheck. I need a couple extra hours. Man, my goddamn cable bill due. Shit, I need to go get a new gun. Did that mean that they was less than? No. They were okay in this industry. They were okay in this life. I look back now, my man who said, I'm looking to buy a house, he got 2 kids, he bought a house, he's perfectly happy. But what it made me realize is that it is people out here that live in this world that this is what they want and they're okay with it. This is the majority. I'm not a part of the majority.
All right. I liked when you sent me this video because I think he put it in words what I've always tried to explain to people. But before I go on a rabbit trail, you can start it off.
Well, when I sent you this video, I was thinking more of maybe Alex has realized it's not an everybody sport. Because I mean, I know when you started off and you seen, the I guess they call them blessings and stuff that he did for your family. You wanted everybody else to, you know, get to receive that also, having money and stuff like that.
Right.
And everybody's not, everybody's just not programmed to do it. And what I want everybody to, I mean, 100% of the world to, create passive income and all that. No, I just really wouldn't. Because then if everybody's creating passive income, then we have no consumers of the product. I mean, consumers of the products and goods that you sell. If everybody was super savers like you, and I told you this before, if we had a world full of Alexes, we'd be in recession because ain't nobody buying nothing. So it's people like when we talk about when they say, does money buy happiness? And I said, if money don't buy happiness, why aren't the wealthy people giving the money away? Because the truth is, it do buy happiness, but they say it to try to convince as many people as possible, oh, you don't want this lifestyle. Just go ahead and just keep working at my factories, keep working in the schools, keep doing all this stuff because you need workers. To stay wealthy, you need employees and people that's going to do, especially if you want to do it passively. You need people to exchange their time and their money to bring you up. So this right here is the epitome of everybody just not built for this life. In this channel, like I told you when we started, I'm just searching for that 1%. I'm just searching for that 10% of the world that's out there that want to change the situation that they're in to a better financial situation. Because I know everybody won't. I mean, we just did a video about how our families and friends know how serious we are investing, how well we are doing financially, but none of them come to want to replicate what we've done because they're happy with this life. I'm searching for the Alexes of the world that's like, oh, damn this, I can't live this lifestyle. I've seen it already. I ain't doing that. Those are the people that we're looking for. And this is something that, I mean, it resonates. What he said is right. It's a lot of people that just 100% comfortable. I got family members right now that they don't know what to do because they have more money. So they just, oh, I'm just used to living paycheck to paycheck. So let me go find something to do so I can go back to living paycheck to paycheck. That's why you always see life creep happens to people when they already at their lifestyle. They're comfortable living paycheck to paycheck. They're comfortable in their lifestyle. They get a promotion, then they bring their expenses up to where their income at because they're just comfortable. Hey, I gotta go to work so I can pay the bills. They don't. They're not comfortable with having that cushion. They don't know what to do with that cushion. I mean, I wish more people would have that cushion for when bad times happen because bad times will happen. But majority of the time, people are just comfortable. This is what they used to. This is the family lineage. That's what they seen from their grandparents on down, and they just replicating that, and they think that is the way to live. But Alex, what you got?
Yeah, I see this with everybody. And what I see a lot too is people want to be like if they do listen to me or they watch the channel or I tell them about you or whatever, and they have that interest to invest to make more money or the millionaire dream or whatever it is, they it's like they want to put their foot in, but then like keep their foot back. Like they want to be in and out of it. And the reality is you have to decide, are you okay and are you comfortable with just working a job, having a house, having a family, and you just live that? Or do you want to do this like we always talk about on the channel? And the reality is, in order to do what we do, it takes a lot of sacrifice, and you have to be fully and 100% committed, as we talked about on another video, because you can't once you go down the path of financial success, there's no going back unless you want to go back to a mediocre life. And it's just the reality. Eventually, down that path, you will achieve a moment in your life or a point in your life where you can buy back all your time, you can buy back all your comfort or whatever, but you're going to have to be living in uncomfortable situations compared to what you were used to living in. And that's something, yeah, I mean, that's just something I see a lot with people is being unsure. It's like they're not fully committed. And what I liked about how he worded this was because I catch myself and when I'm like editing videos, I always say it depends what your goals are. And that's exactly what I meant by it was, basically what he was saying is if you're okay with living a regular life, having a house, making 30 an hour, having two kids, and that's all you want, then that's fine. If it fits within your goals, within your realm of what goals you want. But if you want more in life, you're gonna have to sacrifice what you're used to living and go and do some crazy stuff. I mean, you have to, it just depends on what your goals are, like how we talked about, what kind of stock picks do you want, or how much should you invest, or how much, that all just depends. What are your goals? If your goals are to have more than 100 properties and, 500 units, you're going to have to do crazy, crazy stuff that people aren't doing. But if you're comfortable with just having a career, buying a house, having a retirement plan, then maybe try out a little bit of investing in index funds and stuff. But I mean, the reality is like you just have to know what your goals are and act upon those goals, but be committed to whatever your goals are.
Nowhere on the channel have we ever said, "Oh, passive money, no work." We just say be able to be financially free so you can have enough passive income. So if you want to leave your job, you can leave your job. That's it. Because when I say only thing that's guaranteed in this life, bad stuff is going to happen. A big financial event is going to happen where you need capital. If you live in a paycheck to paycheck lifestyle, you're not going to have that capital to deploy when that bad thing happens. Um, and then the other thing is when you work, and in this day and age, you work, most companies don't have a pension plan anymore. So if you're not contributing enough, and most people just, put the company match in a 401k. If you put in, let's say the company matches 5%, you put in 5%. Maybe when you retire, when you hit that retirement age of, was it 65 or whatever, 55, you will have about, let's say, because you'll be in what are the default investments. Most people don't even know what they invest in their 401k plan. You might have $250,000. $250,000 from your 401k, no pension, and then Social Security. Now, if your lifestyle, if you're used to living on a lifestyle of 50,000 a year, let's just use 50,000 a year, and you haven't taken Social Security yet, that 401k money that you have is going to last you 5 years. Then what do you do? If you have Social Security, to drag it out to about 6 or 7 years. Then what do you do? Because most people is not going to get the maximum Social Security $4,700 a month. Most people won't. To be able to obtain that, you need to be making hundreds of $1,000s a year and getting Social Security taken out of your check for about 25 to 30 years. to get the max in Social Security, which is around $4,800 a month. So how do you live after that? So the reason for this channel is for people, if you want to stay in your job, to be able to afford your lifestyle once you reach that retirement age. Or if you want to leave your job, to have enough income coming in from another avenue that will replace the income from your job, and it will keep generating money for generations and generations on end. So not only that you can live your life, but your kids can come along and replicate what you've done and add on and live that life also. So that's what the thing is about. But 9 to 5 workers, paycheck to paycheck workers, they're needed for the people that's in control of assets. They're needed for business owners. Business owners love the fact that their people live paycheck to paycheck and they have to be here. The people that business owners are afraid of is the people that's saving all the money and be like, oh, well, they got enough money. They can leave whenever they want to. Because now they got to worry about finding somebody else to replace you. And you're probably a great worker, so now they worry about, oh, how are we going to get somebody with this much experience to come through the door right now and be able to produce at the level this person is doing? You want to, if you want a lifestyle that's better than what the generations before you have to do more extreme things than the generation before you did. And that's really what the channel is about. But what the gentleman said is absolutely right. It's a majority of the people are comfortable in lifestyle. That's why you have the 1%, the 10%, and then the rest of the 90%. 90% of people is just comfortable living that lifestyle. We're just looking for that, 1 or 20, 10% of people that want to change from being in the 90% and want to cross over to the 10% of people that want their time back. Because most people don't want their time back. Most people don't believe time is money. Most people don't believe that time is greater than money. And they're happy with just going to work, having the job pay for their insurance, and getting a paycheck so they can go to the club or get their nails done, just have enough to put food in the house. So with all that being said, Alex, if you don't have nothing, I'm gonna wrap it up.
Yeah. With all that being said, guys, if you liked the video, hit the like button, leave a comment down below, share this video, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.